Understand a recession through your lifetime that's going to take kicked in 4 to 3 times in your lifetime. Okay, boys, a little reminder what this channel is all about. It's about man happiness. And again, to be happy, you need 3 things. Number 1, you need to be healthy in there, to be healthy inside of your head. This is what you guys struggle the most. Number 2, you need to take care of that body. And number 3, you need freaking money. Today, we're going to talk about number 1 and number 3. So here's the deal, boys. Inside of 6 months, a year, 2 years, we're gonna end up into a recession. And when that recession is gonna kicked in, what's gonna happen? You're gonna have 2 ways of thinking. The first way, you're gonna be a poor victim. You're gonna whine about it. You're gonna say, "Oh my God, I don't have any money. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my job." And that thing's gonna play in your head. That thing's gonna play in your head. You're gonna be unhappy. You're gonna be stressed. If you have wife and kids, it's gonna be even worse. If you live paycheck for paycheck to paycheck, because your wife spent all your money, you want to make her happy, which is male nature. You want to provide for your family. I get it. I get it. Or number 2, this is what most guys don't do. You're gonna be happy. You know why you're going to be happy? Because you're going to be ready. You're going to be ready for it. You know what I told you, boys? Think 10 years ahead where you want to be in your life. Think 10 years ahead. And most of the time, inside of that 10 years window, you're going to have a recession that's going to happen. You're going to have a freaking recession that's going to happen. So what you do? What you do if you think 10 years ahead and you know around that period of time, okay, in 2-3 years we're going to have a recession. You get ready for it. You prepare for it. You see the mindset that I have, boys? You see the freaking mindset that I have? The importance to have a vision where you want to be 10 years from now. And every day you work on that goal. So look, a recession is coming. And you think about it. Bad thing is coming. What am I going to do? You know what? You need to save that freaking money. You need to have that caution. You lose your job and for 6 months to a year, you have cash in the bank. And you're fine. You're fine. You have that caution. Or, you know what? You do like I do. You know what that means when a recession kicked in? That means that everything is on sale. Everything is on sale. And when you have a recession, cash in a bank account is king. You are the king when you have a shitload of cash in your bank account. And you know what I'm doing right now? I have a shitload of cash in a bank account, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting that the stock market is going to go down the drain, and I'm going to have an opportunity to buy everything on sale. And so far, when the stock market crash, the stock market always go back up all the time. Sometimes it could take 20 years. Sometimes it could take 10 years. Sometimes it could take 25 years. The last recession, it take only 6 years. But now, if you invest in the stock market, what do? You try to invest in a stock market that pay dividends. That every month, do you have money falling from the sky and that money end up in your bank account. So there you go, boys. You see the importance to have a vision where you want to be 10 years ahead. And a recession during your lifetime, a recession that happens every 10 years These days, more every 15 years. So that opportunity, that it's a bad thing, that you could turn that to a good thing, you have that opportunity maybe 4 or 3 times in your lifetime. In your lifetime, you could turn that something that is bad to something that is very, very, very good. In a recession, boys, cash is king. And what happens if you're not prepared? Think about it if you're not prepared. If you have a family and kid, I just talk about it. What are you going to do? You're going to end up in bankruptcy because you live paycheck to paycheck? No, because you end up in bankruptcy. I talk about that a lot. Female nature. Female nature, boys. You're not going to provide for your family. What is the chance that your wife's going to stick on your side? It's pretty... The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. She's going to dump your ass. Now she's dumping your ass. What does that mean? That means now you have to pay child support. Maybe even alimony. All that because you not be prepared. All that because you not be prepared. All that because you don't understand female nature. That relationship thing. I talk about that a lot in my couple of videos ago. Relationship have nothing to do with love. It's all about what you provide for her. So it's all about relationship. And as a man, what you want to put that dick inside of a hole. That's what it is. And you go bankrupt. You go bankrupt. You lose your wife, you lose your house, you lose your kid. And I don't know, for example, you've been with her for 20 years. Everything that you bust your ass for, you lost it. For 20 years, an example, you bust your ass like crazy to provide for everybody. And now you need to restart from scratch because you're not ready for that fucking recession. Me personally, I'm not going to feel bad for you. It's your fault. It's your fault. Everything that's going on in your life, it's your fault. I'm not going to feel sorry for you. But I want you to think about that. If all that shit happened, how hard it is psychologically, you could have done in the fucking street. And that's why so much guys delete themselves. I cannot say the real word apparently on YouTube. It's not. You cannot say that word. But you gotta understand what I mean. Guys delete themselves for those kind of reasons. You lost everything that you bust your ass for. Boys, have a vision where you want to be 10 years ahead. Understand a recession through your lifetime that's going to kick in 4 to 3 times in your lifetime. Be fucking prepared for it. Me, I can't wait that recession to kick in. I can't freaking wait. I'm ready for it. And when that thing's going to kick in, you know what? I'm going to have a big smile. Come on, bring in that freaking recession. I can't wait. And look what we have right now. I'm working in a factory that we build material for construction. And you know what? The owner right now is starting to say, look, we're not making any money right now. The price of the product that we build and we sell, we're not making any money. We're breaking even. And that thing could last for 2-3 years. And look what you hear on the news. That amount of job has been cut. That amount of job has been cut. That amount of job has been cut. Boys, all the sign for recession is kicking in. All the sign for a freaking recession is kicking in. And recession lasts 2-3 years. Boys, you need to be ready for a freaking recession. Be ready for it. It's freaking important. And one last thing, if you end up in bankruptcy, do you know how long it takes to coming out in a freaking bankruptcy? It takes on average like 10 years. If you work for 40 years, pretty much the maximum, from 20 years old to 60, and you go to bankruptcy, and you need to come out of that bankruptcy, it takes you 10 years. You waste 25% of your working time You waste 25%. If you work 40 years and you have to come out of bankruptcy, take 10 years, you waste 25% to come out of that freaking bankruptcy. It's another thing you need to think about, boys. Boys, a recession is coming. This is freaking serious. Be ready. Be freaking ready for it. You never know what's going to happen. Be ready. Okay, boys, if you like that content, share that video, subscribe, like it, help me out here. And like I said all the time, boys, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.